Having good accounting can prove to be very useful when deciding between two items, with one being generic and one being a branded item. This is a huge, huge issue for a lot of sellers. Which listing do you go for? Well, it's not always that obvious. It's not the one that has the most sales. As you can see with this particular SKU right here in March, April, May, and June, it had a monstrous amount of sales, but it just so happens that this SKU right here is the one that it's generic. Generic listings can go high, it can go low. It really depends on what the general public is thinking. And this was sparked by an announcement by the government that made everybody scared. They bought the item, and this is the generic item. Generic items just don't last. I call them ticking time bombs. You should not invest in a generic listing. If you want to have the generic listing, so be it. Have the generic listing, and whenever those sales come by because of some kind of announcement or whatever, you're going to get those sales because you have a generic listing and a branded listing. So now you can actually see the branded listing actually got some sales velocity, but the effort was placed into the generic listing to enhance sales. Had the effort been placed into the branded listing, you would get reviews, advertising history, selling history, and this type of sales velocity sustains itself. This is the mistake that this particular case study made by investing in their generic listing, and now they've made the switch. For July, now the momentum is over. Now it's time to focus on the branded listing. And as you can see, there's already some activity, even though the month of July hasn't really started in full force just yet, but now the strategy has shifted because why? Generic listings can be really profitable if you have it, but it can disappear quicker than you ever thought possible.